Thank you for joining me for devotions. Now, as you know, this weekend, I was speaking on when the storm comes. Okay, so you've heard me say before, you're either in the storm, you're coming out of the storm, or you're going back into the storm with little gaps of time in between. So I hope you are doing well right now, but I want you to notice some things with me. We're looking now at riches from the rain. So here we are, we're in the storm, and it is raging, but there are riches that are in that rain. Okay, God is in the storm. So when you have a storm, God has permitted that storm. And so I want you to know that God's not going to leave you there and be in trouble and be without. Look with me in Isaiah 43, verse 2. He says, when you pass through the waters, I will be with you. And when you pass through the rivers, they will not sweep over you. Yeah, I think about the Israelites going through the Red Sea. God took care of them. He watched over them. He provided for them. When you're in the storm and things are getting heavy, God's not going to leave you there alone. God is going to help you. Look here. I survived. Okay, surviving the storm. I survived because the fire inside of me burned stronger than the fire around me. This is why it is so important that you have a relationship with God, that you meet with him every day. Spend time alone with God in prayer so he can speak to you, give you the strength you need. I want you to start taking Bible verses. You're having a hard time right now? Put a Bible verse on your phone, or I don't care. Let's say you write it on a little sheet of paper, put it in your pocket, pull it out, quote it. When you pray, take a verse like that we were looking at before, or any of the ones I give you, and send that up to God. Say, you've given this promise, and I believe God will give you the strength. He's going to make you stronger through this. In Psalms 34, verse 17, it says, the righteous cry out, and the Lord hears them. He delivers them from all their troubles. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted, and he saves those that are crushed in spirit. Now, what I find interesting about this, and you've experienced it, that when you're in trouble and you're crying out to God and you're pleading with God, okay, let's be upfront. Your time and your passion and your focus is stronger right now than normal. Well, God wants you to rely upon him. We can't live without him. We can't breathe without him. We can't make money without him. We need him. Very, very important. But notice that the Lord is really close to the brokenhearted. So when people are brokenhearted and they feel like, they're desperate and they're coming after God, and he talks about saving those who are crushed in spirit. God gets very close to those who are absolutely 100% relying upon him. And this is one of the reasons why we have these storms. Okay, what if, think about this, if everything you're going through is preparing you for everything you've ever asked for? So here comes along this big storm, and people start freaking out, and they don't know what to do, and what they do, they end up quitting trying to accomplish their goals or God's will that he wants them to accomplish. But what you don't realize, that everything that you asked for, God sent the storm to do its work in your life for you to receive power from God because you need him. And this is where the power, listen, nobody learns anything in blessing. We receive power when we're in trouble. We receive power when we turn to God only in the storm, not the sunlight.